Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl Kiki, and this is Kiki Pretty Life 23. What's up everybody, this is your girl Kiki and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I just want to say hey, it's nice to meet you. My name is Kiki and I love doing random stuff on my channel. I love crocheting, I love doing nails, I love anything about beauty, health, wealth, anything like that. You know, just having fun here. But today I want to show you in this video my favorite thing that I have made that I just finished not too long ago. It is a blue jean crochet jacket. Now you know it's getting cold, you know, fall coming around, where I think it's already here. I'm not really sure yet. I don't pay attention to the calendar and stuff like that. But you know, sweater season is coming up, so I've been crocheting away. My great grandma taught me how to crochet, so I just been crocheting like crazy lately now. I used to not crochet because as I got older I was busy with other stuff, you know, life comes into the way. But yes, I'm gonna try my best to show y'all the basics of everything that I used. It's not much of a tutorial, so I don't want people, you know, asking me a whole bunch of questions about, oh, how you do this, how you do that. Like, I'm still pretty new to learning the stitches and stuff, so you know, but I just want to show y'all the process. So this is like my little sketchbook here. So this is like the look of the design. So this is when I was coming up with ideas in my head of how I wanted my jean jacket to look. I know I wanted to do some squares. I wanted to do some squares with different colors, different patterns, just kind of spread them out a little bit, kind of give it that, you know, rusty edge type of look. You know, I don't want everything to be the same. I want different squares, different colors. So I did everything based off of a simple color, which I'm going to tell y'all later in the video what kind of brand that I used. But this is pretty much how the idea was. I was going to do the plaid design, but I decided to do the more scatter look, and this was the photo inspiration of how I wanted the jacket to look. So now I'm going to go ahead and show y'all pretty much building the foundation. So these are all the colors that I have used for this jacket here, starting off with Loops of Threads texture yarn, and then this is the Caron brand Simply Soft, and that's the white that I use. And then the other three colors that I'm going to show y'all are also from Loops and Threads as well, and this is their soft and shiny yarn. And I will show y'all the list of all the colors and the hook size that I used for this jacket. So these are the squares that I had to make for my jacket, since it's going to be a square type of pattern. So I had to crochet each and every square individually. I had to crochet up to 72 squares because I did 20 squares in the front, 20 squares in the back, and then I did the sleeves 2x8 for each panel. So it sounds pretty complicated once you try to do the math, but I'm gonna make it easier for y'all once y'all see it visually, because I'm bad at explaining things. But you can see I end up crocheting the squares together, so those were 5 total. So that's when I was working on the back panel, and then you can see all those squares, like I had to crochet all of them, and those took me the longest. Once I got done with the squares, just crocheting them together didn't really take that much more time. It took me about a day and a half or something like that. But yeah, so that's pretty much how it looks. And for the pattern, each and every square was different, only because depending on the type of yarn that you buy, the thickness of it might be a little bit different, so you might have to subtract a row when you do another color or a different type of texture or just anything like that. But that's pretty much how I did it. The only frustrating part about crocheting these squares together is the little tail ends kept sticking out, because I did so many different colors and different pieces that they kept sticking out. So that was the only hard part that kind of made me a little mad. But otherwise than that, I was able to kind of just crochet them in the best I could, and then whatever was sticking out, I just tried to crochet into the stitches and did it that way. So, but it was kind of hard because it kept like hooking up to my hook, it kept splitting and all that annoying stuff. So I was trying to do my best, but yeah, I tried. So this is the back part of the jacket. So this is what it looks like. So I sewed each and every section. Again, I did 5 squares per section, and then what I did was I ended up crocheting all those together, so it ended up being one big panel for the back. And then on the next clip, you're going to see me finishing the front part. So the front part, you can see I did it the same exact way. I did 20 squares, except this time I did 10 instead of 20 sewn together. So I ended up creating 2 pieces. Now if you want to make it like a whole sweater, you can also sew those 2 pieces together in the front and make more like a sweater. But since I wanted more of a jacket and I wanted to open and close it, and plus I'm going to add a zipper in the front as well, you want to keep those panels 2 separate. So that's what I end up doing. So then this is how the jacket looks like after I end up sewing those 2 panels together, the front and the back. So I did the top shoulder part, and I did not sew the bottom part down because I ended up working on the sleeves first before I did that. So this is pretty much like a visual of all the squares that I have to sew together for the arms. And the only different part is that I did 4 squares instead of 5. So I went ahead and did that all together. But yeah, it was looking clean, y'all. It was looking pretty good. All right, it was looking good. So then this right here, this is the sleeves right here. So you can see, again, I did 4 squares, and I do 2 sections in the front and then 2 in the back. So we're doing front and back panels with 4 sections. Oh, and there go my little Bluester. Oh, there you go. Look at him, so sweet, so cute. But he could be BICTH sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. But that's my son though. He take after me. All right, but yeah, he just knocked out a sleeve. He's an old man. He's like 10 years old. So yeah, but he just watching me crochet because you know how cats is. They love playing with the string and stuff. So yeah, he was playing with that and making me mad. But yeah, so the sleeves, you can see I did 2 of those panels sewn together, crochet together. So I did that, and then I did the same thing for the back. So I hope this makes a lot more sense. So then afterwards, this is how the jacket ended up looking before I end up sewing those sleeves together. So that's what it looks like. And my cat, he is so disrespectful. Like, I don't know why he just be sitting on my stuff. Look at him. Look at him. He is something else. I can't stand him. But yeah, so I end up doing that, and yeah, that's how the jacket ended up looking so far. So this is how it ended up looking after I sewed the sleeves together on the shoulder part. Now I still didn't sew them together completely as far as like the 2 panels. I just sewed them to the shoulder, but just to kind of give you an idea of how I pretty much break it down. So I just start up and then work my way down because I feel like it just goes by a little bit more smoother than if I try to do everything from the bottom up. So I start from the top part, work my way to the bottom, and then also I didn't mention around the collar part, I also folded the squares in so that way it could give it more like a crease look in the front. So I also did that as well. Alright, so then after I was done with the sleeves, the only thing I had to work on last as far as crocheting was just the trim. So I ended up decided to use navy blue as my base, and I used a 4.5mm hook instead, or I think it's, yeah, 4.5. So it's 4.5, and then I also forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, for all the squares that I did end up doubling up the yarn, and I did that so that way it'll be a little bit more thicker and more firmer. I did that except for the loops and threads texture twist, that you don't have to double up because it's already kind of thick. So I did not double up that yarn, but I did double up all the other yarn, so the Caron and the loops and threads soft and shiny. So just to let y'all know how I did that. But for the cuffs, I end up just using the yarn by itself, and that's also the soft and shiny loops and threads brand, and I used the navy blue for all my trims. And I started off with 6 chains, and then I don't know how many rows I did. All I did was for each stitch on the cuffs, I skipped 2 stitches just to shrink it a little bit, so it kind of gives you a more tighter look at the end. And this is pretty much how it ended up looking like on the cuff, so it's just gonna fit a lot more snug on my arm. And I also did the bottom part of the sweater as well, which I did not show on here because I did not do it yet, but yeah, it came out really nice and decent. It could have been a little bit more cleaner, but I think it's still going to do what it has to do, which is fit it snug on my wrist, because I got some really small wrists. So this is pretty much how it looks after I finished the trim on the bottom part of the jacket. So I just did it all around, which it did not take me that long like I thought it would. It took me about maybe 30-ish, 40-ish minutes or something like that. I was pretty fast. Like I got that done quick. But afterwards, pretty much it was done. It was done, and I still got to add the zipper in the front. So I'm thinking of doing a gold or a silver or something. I'm thinking silver. I'll ask my crochet group and see what colors they think will look good with this. I think silver will look good with the blue. So, but y'all let me know in the comments below. Otherwise than that, yeah, the jacket is done, y'all. Now from far away, I can see the trim is looking so clean right now. Like honestly, I'm proud of myself because at first it looked like a hot mess close up, but once you look far away, it actually looks pretty good. And I still gotta throw this in the washer and dry it a little bit so that way the yarn can really like set in the stitches so they don't come loose or easily unravel. But y'all, this jacket came out so nice and I absolutely love the color pattern. It really exceeded my expectations as far as like what I envisioned and how it just came to life. It is so cool. So I cannot wait to rock this with a cute little tube top, add some blue jeans to it. It could be any color because this is multicolor, so you can add any kind of color jeans that you want with this. It's going to match with a whole bunch of stuff and it feels so nice, so cozy. So I hope y'all enjoyed the whole process of me making this. Thanks for sticking around with my little shenanigans and hobbies and activities and stuff, but I'll see y'all on my next video. Hope y'all have a good one, and I will be coming out with more crochet projects and nail projects as well. So I'll see y'all then. Bye. I just want to appreciate everyone for watching my video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. It's going to be below my video. And also hit that notification bell for more updates on my content. Along with that, you can follow me on my other social media pages as well for more updates on my other content that I post outside of here. But anyways, I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there and stay blessed.